We're trying this again because that is why I checked the audio. It was, in fact, garbage. There we go. I think the problems are solved. Music might be a little loud, that's okay, we can deal with that. But what we can't deal with is an incorrect, what do they call that? Sample rate for the music, the sound. It was wrong. It sounded wrong. Okay. I think we've got it all figured out now. It's been a while since I've had a little problem like that. But we fixed it. We fixed it. And we're better for it. Here we go. Another morning here in the cargo bay. We get the proper shoes on because we're training for the glory of it all. You know, okay, that chat's right. My activity feed. It doesn't look too right. Something is all screwy about it. It's almost like, okay. Further testing is needed. As always. Okay. I think everything is just dandy today. It's fine and dandy. Hard to say. We'll just put that back there. Sure, why not? Okay. For the glory of Shuna. Take it away, Tip.
Keep your posture straight.
That's working over there.
Let's get warmed up.
There we go. Get that side light. Ooh. Yep.
Be careful
I
not
can feel
to
it.
hit the ring con
Feel it in the
against
arms.
leg strap.
That's yesterday's workout.
Yes, just like that.
Ooh, what do you mean yesterday? Yesterday was Tuesday. I thought it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you say. Well, Tuesday and Thursday. That's when we do the weights.
Targets your lower
You gotta have well-rounded regimen.
Yes, just like that.
Just like that.
Next is the back straightening stretch. Take a big step forward and drop your hips.
Do let me know if the music is too loud.
Focus on lowering your body.
I've changed up how I do it.
Weight on your front foot.
You may have noticed the Pretzel Rocks thing
Keep your lower back
not
straight.
showing up. I have decided it's time to move
Let's do one more of these.
beyond Pretzel Rocks.
All right, good. Finally,
And
spread
get the
your feet.
music a little bit more direct.
Raise the ring con above your head and lean to the side. Focus on leaning to the side without bending forward.
Don't bend forward.
This should stretch both the muscles in your
Hey, what the
sides
hell?
and in your arms.
I didn't want to see the number of viewers.
Let's do one more.
That was my whole plan. Here I have it. Showing up for myself. Be gone with you. Be gone. Twitch stats. Goodbye. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the problem, right? Activity feed? Chat. Ah, yeah, okay. I see it now. I see it now. So activity feed. There it is. It's a strange thing. Stream elements versus the regular OBS thinger. That was the key. All right. Whew. Did not get a lot of sleep last night. Nope. It was not good. Caffeine. Doesn't take much for me to have too much. And I had it too late. Do not recommend it. Be responsible with your drugs. Caffeine's a drug. Like any other, you gotta treat it with respect. You lying little brat. I'm not a lying little brat. What are you talking about? He tricked you. He's not actually sorry. Sorry you're so gullible. Linus, you cracked me. That's it? Okay. General store, what you got for me? This is the stuff really don't need to be doing. Ooh, coral snake, blue chameleon, volcanic athlete. I think my bones are doing just fine. But everything else, look at those power levels. We're sticking to bones. It's October. It's the best time for bones. I'm sorry. Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I didn't realize I had to listen to ads. Even on copyright free music. Okay. So that's interesting. We'll just not output this for a second. Then we'll put that back on. I'm sorry about that. Not cool. Gee, I wonder if that's why people do the other thing. What is going on here? The animals have gone crazy. Everyone in town is danger. Oh my god, it's the boy who called wolf. Literally. And yet we're still falling for it. Falling for it. 41.5 calories. Think that'll actually be what it takes? Here we go. Ooh. Oh, come on. Seriously? You gonna be like that?
All right.
You're gonna be like this. You're gonna be like that. Just not showing. There it is. I hear there's a new version of OBS out. I'm always a little weary upgrading. Really anything. That's how things just stop working spontaneously. You know when you're so tired that you're nauseous? Whoa.
Let's select a skill.
I've never seen one of those before. We're planking. That's how we're starting it off. Well, a little planky doodle. Okay, where's my mat? There it is. With the new and improved. What's wrong with this scene now? There you go. New and improved that's what I call it. Obviously I have work to do on some scenes. I guess I just keep it that way still. Yeah. That's good. We'll get it figured out. We'll iron all these things out. Okay. Whee.
Okay, let's move. Try it. Neat. Awesome. Fine work. Nicely done. Nice.
And 3. And 4.
Yes.
And 5.
Amazing. Nice. Fantastic.
And 6.
Fantastic.
And 7.
Perfect. Good job.
And 8.
Done. Well done.
So you know what I did until 2 in the morning?
All right.
I had to get out of bed. I was lying there until about 12:30, maybe 1. So I got up.
Okay. Keep it up.
I got up and I played Mario 64
Excellent. Excellent.
until about 2 in the morning. It was a great game.
Keep it up. Very nice. Nice.
So
Okay.
that's really all I gotta do is just stay up till 2 and I can play all the video games that I've been missing.
Fine work.
I only need 2 hours of sleep.
Very nice.
I was late by like 3 minutes.
10 more.
Maybe 5 minutes, I don't know. I was having some technical difficulties
Nice.
and I got about 2 hours of sleep.
5 more. Okay. All right. Nice.
But good morning.
One left. You stand up. No need to rush though.
Caffeine can be mistreated. But you know what? I hate how sensitive I am to it. I feel like it's not my fault. I had 1 average cup of coffee in the morning. Just a boring, normal cup that anyone else could have. I felt it pretty hard. I know I did. And I'm like, okay, this is strong. This is pretty strong. I think I made a comment yesterday in your stream. It's like, ooh, caffeine going crazy, all right. But you know what I did? I made a big mistake. And that mistake is that I had chocolate at about 8 o'clock. A decent amount of dark chocolate. I think my trick, my fix for this is to stop fucking drinking it. I think I'm done with coffee for a while.
Squeezing.
I didn't need it. I was saying yes because that's what your brain does when it gets something. It's like, oh yeah, I like that drug. Yeah, let's have that. And then it gets offered and it's just like, oh, why would you say no? Of course, yeah, have that again. But drugs are powerful and they need to be treated with reverence. Anyway. So I'm gonna be going on a little caffeine kick. Again. Or at least think a lot about what I have to do the next day. Because I can't be getting 2 hours of sleep. I feel a little nauseous, I'm so tired. It's not a good feeling. I like having OBS over here, but my chat blocks stuff. still working out the ideal system. I'll get there. Maybe I'll just throw OBS up over here. Did I not change this scene? There it is. I think I'm also hungry? Man, you just can't pay. I can't figure my body out right now. 2 hours of sleep really screws it all up. I feel like maybe I'm a little, yeah, I feel just off. It's not good. Oh, hey, Liv. You're like, the color on my chat thing is pretty light, so I thought you were just part of the text of another message. How you doing today? Anyway, oh, maybe I was trying to go for it, man. I am losing it. 2 hours is not enough. I might have to go back and have a nap.
Bend slowly. Slowly return.
But I really don't have time for a nap. Doing some grading. I would like to say I'm great, but I am definitely sleep deprived. I forgot just how much caffeine was in dark chocolate, and I had a bit much before bed. I am ridiculously sensitive to caffeine, and so I was up until 4-ish. And I'm hoping I can just exercise myself back into
Bend
some
slowly.
sort of normal feeling.
Nice work.
Surely that'll do. Start in the morning with a cup of coffee. That stuff is evil. Where did I put my water? There we go. Gotta just filter it all out. I don't even need coffee. Coffee literally only ever causes me to become slightly manic. I get less done quite often because there's such a fine line between like a productive amount of coffee where I'm just like kind of on and I, you know, can stay focused, and then I go over that little tiny line where suddenly I can't focus on anything because I'm trying to do everything at once. That's what caffeine makes me feel like. Like it just all has to get done right away. And then I forget what I'm doing every like 30 seconds. It's a problem. How's the music voice balance today? I'm playing it out of Spotify for the first time. Squid 1156. Oh, yeah. Oh, I went up a level, didn't I? Thank you for the squid arms. I know what you tried to do. It's a good balance? Perfect. It's copyright-free music, but they still played an ad because I don't pay for Spotify, so very disappointing. Can't have ads playing. So I'm gonna have to figure something out.
Select the skill.
Maybe I can just download. Maybe I should use Winamp. You guys remember Winamp? Did you ever use Winamp?
Shuffle. Leg raise.
Back when I used to have an actual music collection and not just rely on whatever was given to me. Leg raise, did I choose that or was that just random? Oh, my brain is totally broken today. I already pay for Apple Music. I really don't want to pay for Spotify.
Okay, let's go. Exhale and raise your legs. Good job. Awesome. Fine work. Perfect.
Especially if it's just to listen to free music anyway.
Very nice.
But I tried using iTunes last night. iTunes kind of sucks.
Nice.
Listen to that. Is that another ad? We can't have that. I can't have that. You need to shut up. Okay. We'll just wait. Apple Music has the music that I'm looking to play. The thing that honestly got me to just say screw you last night was that the crossfade wasn't working. 2 ads? No? Okay. Back to the music. Yeah, iTunes, it was like really slow, especially the store, holy crap. It's fine on my phone, but it really sucks on the computer.
Neat.
So I'm gonna have to really think about what I'm doing here.
Excellent.
I might just try to get Winamp. It's gotta still be a thing.
Well done. Wonderful.
It was so good. I used it my entire teenage years, probably well into my 20s. I mean, eventually I'll be using my own music on stream, so I'll need something that plays that anyway. Maybe VLC. That might actually work.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Sharp.
But Shay, I think you use Spotify, right? You probably pay for it though.
Okay. Challenge yourself.
Challenge yourself.
Yes. Yes. Keep it up. Yes. Yes. Okay. Nice. 10 more. All right.
10 more, jeez.
Bam.
You do use Spotify and pay for it. Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah. It's fine if you're,
More.
using it. I just already pay for Apple, so I really don't want to pay for both. Yeah, I think Apple costs, I have a family plan for the music. It's like 16 bucks
Excellent.
a month.
All right. One.
And I think anyone on my family plan can use it.
Stand up.
Ugh.
No need to rush them.
Oh, thanks, Beef Logan. I am in search of followers, primes, and views. Really appreciate that. Thanks for the tip. Though, this is good practice. Let's figure out how to ban someone. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's how it does it. It was tempting though.
Feel it in your stomach.
I could have made it to that 50 follower mark. I just bought 4 of them. Oh, I forgot you were a wait, are you a mod, Shay?
Mountain climb.
What do you mean you did it already? Did what already? I can't remember the last 5 seconds of anything right now. It's gonna be a real fun day. I had a big thing planned today. You was a mod? Are you a mod currently? You don't have a little thing next to your name. I think I have no mods. Pretty sure I have no mods. Whoa. No, I'm pretty sure no one's a mod. Would you like to be a mod again? I'm feeling loopy enough to mod you. How does one make a mod? I can report you, I can block you, I can time you out. That's more than my ability. Oh, you blocked. Thought you banned. Well, it's probably good to have it blocked too. It was a dirty, dirty bot. You know, that bot could have at least followed me himself. Then I'd only be 3 away. Okay. Yeah, that's like, you really want people to buy your followers. Maybe give away a little something for free. You have a sample.
Stand up. No need to rush them.
Whew, yeah. I'm feeling better already.
Legs bend slightly. Squeeze. Chair pose.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I'm on like a dedicated no pizza, no beer until Halloween, as I like to do. I really should have, taken it a step further. No coffee. If I had just done that sooner. No coffee, no candy, no chocolate or sugar. Would have been great. I feel great today if I had just done that.
Slowly return to the start. Apple! You should feel it in your stomach when you breathe out. Wide squat.
Oh no, wide squats. They're the worst.
Okay, let's move. This will focus on working your legs. Fantastic.
No tasty things. It's good to deprive yourself. There's nothing tastier than the things you like after you haven't had them for a long time.
All right.
And you get the side effect of getting healthier in that time. Starting after you move. Oh yeah, things just are totally easy in a new place. Once you move, all of your free time definitely won't be taken up by setting up your new life. No, no, no. Officially moving in this Saturday? What do you mean by that?
Good job.
Do you guys have possession of the place already? Oh, I'm like slurring. I do sound drunk. It's not good.
Okay. Perfect. Well done.
All his stuff from his place. Oh,
Great job.
that seems illogical. He's moving twice. Oh, he's trying to get out of a lease. So he's being flexible. Well, that's nice, I guess. Chris and I had to do some crazy things to get out of Elise in New Zealand. A new bed, wow.
You got it. Keep pushing me into your stomach.
All right, looks like I'm at the halfway point. 51 calories.
That was a great run.
What kind of crazy things? Oh, did I not finish that sentence?
Experience points with
We had to,
Oh,
we wanted to move out of our first place because we found a better place really quick. It was hard finding a rental
but don't overextend yourself.
when we first got there.
Release toward victory.
And we wanted something furnished because we didn't have any furniture. Because, you know, new, temporary, all that good stuff. Anyway, so the first place just sucked.
Measuring. Please do not
So I found us another place, but we had a lease with the first place. We moved into the second place. And then I had to keep on going back to the first place to show it. So that was annoying, but we got out of the lease. So. And in the second place, what, less than a year later, they sold the house, and so we had to move again. What a hassle. The animals are out of control. Get lost, kid. Nobody's falling for it this time. You have to listen to me. The sky turned purple and the animals. I just came from the hamstring marsh. It's totally fine out there. You're lying again. What? No way. Ah, pardon us. Oh wait, no. I don't know what ring sounds like. That might be because we defeated all the crazy animals. What? Now you're lying too? Unbelievable. Oh wait, I don't. Too many voices. Come on, guys. We're in danger, sob. Blah, 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 blah. The story is riveting, but I don't really think I need it. Everyone's in danger, especially her. Who's her, Linus? I have to get them to believe me. I don't care how dangerous it is. Oh no, the boy ran in there. Drago's influence is so strong. Reach the goal. That's always my goal. My goal is to reach the goal. Sharp, brisk movement. Wearing the bones. I am starving, I tell you. Oh, did I even finish talking about pizza? So, I'm not drinking and I'm not eating pizza. And so, of course, we went out to the farm last night to hang out with Mallory. Ooh, Moxie. Oh man, I gotta shut up. My voice, my brain does not work when I'm tired. So anyway, Moxie's family was at the farm. That's twice, Shay. That's the second time I've done that. I've been so good. I was even thinking about how I shouldn't say it, and then I said it. Unbelievable. So anyway, hanging out with Moxie's family. They're staying one night in the tiny house. And of course there was wine. And what did they bring? Pizza. The two things I'm avoiding. And so I just sat there eating chocolate like a moron, getting all hopped up on sugar and caffeine. Mountain climbers. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, guess what? My new YouTube video is going up today. The thumbnail's already down there. But it's not up yet. I think I have it scheduled for noon. Trying new scheduling again. Because that means that basically you gotta give yourself a 48-hour window for getting it out there. Gives me until like noon on Friday, so I think noon. Maybe it was 3, I don't know. I know pizza's not pure sugar. Sugar wasn't the problem, it's the dark chocolate. The dark chocolate with its caffeine. It may have just been the coffee, but I had coffee in the morning. I had coffee early. So if I was up until 4 because of coffee, I had 8 a.m. That's just ridiculous. But you know, I'm fairly sure that cheese has a lot of sugar because it's got lactose. So pizza is a sugar boost. Anyway, I have an exercise to do. I'm climbing mountains over here.
Move super energetically.
It's funny, of all the exercises, this one actually feels, hey, there's a piece of tape stuck to the floor.
Right. Left.
Let's just clean that up while I see it. Get out of there. Oh, now it's in my shoe. I feel actually really light. Like I could climb up a real mountain. Just like this. It's kind of weird. Oh, man. Oh no. They want me to do something dumb. I know it. Yep, thigh rush. Half-life of 3 to 5 hours. You're wrong. That's a lie. I've looked that one up. Caffeine. You call it half-life. Half-life. The mean half-life of caffeine in plasma in healthy individuals is about 5 hours. However, caffeine's elimination half-life may range between 1.5 and 9.5. So, what the hell does that mean? 5 hours? That's just a freaking lie. Oh no, that's the half-life. Okay, that means 40 milligrams. If I have 40 milligrams, 5 hours later, I'll still have 20 milligrams in my system. And then 5 hours again from that, will be 10 milligrams, right? That's how half-life works? Yeah. So, I don't know how many milligrams of caffeine I had, but yesterday's coffee, we're marking a big black X on it or something, because it was ridiculous. Oh, I was looking at that camera over there instead of talking to this one. Man, my brain is broken. Okay, we're thigh rushing. Where's the ring gone? There it is. Sit on the floor. I'm sorry I called you a liar, you're right. I was thinking about like total time in your system. Ow. This is the worst. I hate this stupid thigh press rush. Huh. 100 milligrams of caffeine per cup of coffee. But not all coffee is equal, surely. Either way, I can safely say there was caffeine in me. And it screwed me up. Whether I got an extra dose of it in the chocolate, which I'm pretty sure is a thing. These are things that Moxie's mom makes. And I've had them before bed, and I've had mistakes. I'm a bad sleeper as it is. I don't need help staying awake. Unless I'm hanging out with my friends, then for some reason I'm totally tired. I guess people just drain me. Or maybe my brain's like, you got what you needed today. You had some social interaction. Sleep easy.
Well done. Nice. Hooray! Amazing. Nice. Yes.
Will the commission be continued to be worked on today? I forgot to ask you. I think I will join games on Thursday, tomorrow. I need to confirm. I'd like to get Moxie to join in and play some Among Us, if that's the plan. That was a lot of fun. I think she'll be fine at it.
Excellent.
Anyway, about the old commission there. I forgot to mention, I think I sent you some photos of the fishnet glove thing. And for the other arm should be tattooed for obvious reasons. But maybe like different tattoos we can discuss. Doesn't have to be something too complex, just something to fill in, you know? Confirm and vote using the cute Discord. Oh yeah, I saw that. I should really, no pics of fishnet? I think I did send you pics of the fishnet. It's just not, it's the zoomed in ones with the black background. Anyway, I can send you another reference if needed. What kind of tattoos?
Yes.
I need to fix that.
Wonderful.
Stupid freezer keeps turning my screen off. Every time it turns on, it's not good. Maybe just like a snake. I don't know. I mean, no reason why I'm looking at my own arm. But the snake is good symbolism for a shapeshifter, one who sheds their skin. Leaves their old self behind. That was the whole point of my tattoo that I came up with after the fact, when I needed to explain it to girls. Yeah, get out of here, birdie. We got the rose there on the neck, so maybe black and white. Probably just muted colors. They're not fully black and white, but pretty like dull. Like an old tattoo.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Although mine are still pretty colorful despite being kind of old. Yeah, you better prepare. Dull, desaturated. Yeah, desaturated is the word. I hope I get 20 more calories in this level. I don't want to start another one.
This will be weird, but press me on your abs and twist your upper body left and right.
Ooh. Let my eyes do something weird there. Got a little nauseous. That was weird. Wouldn't it suck to suddenly develop motion sickness? Like, I can't think of many things worse than that happening for me. Except like losing my thumbs or some bullshit like that. Yeah, there are lots of things bad actually. Let's not think about the bad things anymore. Nope, nope, nope. I'm sure that stuff happens to people. You know? Humans are fragile. Look at the size of this rock. We're squishy. Squishy on the outside, squishy on the inside. Even our feelings are squishy these days. You know, I used to think I'd rather go blind. Ooh, I'm stepping on my mat. I'd rather go blind than deaf. Because of the whole music thing. But these days, like I'm totally switched to a visual medium, but also without sound.
Okay, let's
Visual mediums are lame.
chair pose.
So now I don't know what I'd rather. I think I'd rather just keep
Then
both.
Slowly. Slowly return.
I think I'd still probably give up
Targets your core.
sight. Actually, I don't know. Sometimes I really hate the fact that I can hear. Like every night. I know, that might be good too. Not being able to communicate. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my ears are already too sensitive. If I lost my sight, I might be able to hear just far too much. But I'd still be able to play music. Whereas I can't think of many things I would really enjoy as much if I was deaf. I mean, I could still play video games. I feel like the world would be harder on you if you were deaf. Like, people would just be like, whatever, at least you can see.
Perfect. Apple. Keep squeezing.
You know, like I think if you're blind, you get a lot of help. But if you're deaf, it's like, fuck that deaf dude. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. I was once leaving a nightclub in Vancouver. Not one of those lame clubs where you dance and there's flashy music, but flashy music, yeah. But one of those, it was a metal show. I can't remember where. I was ridiculously drunk. I was trying to keep up with this girl I was wanting to see. Let me just say I made an ass of myself that night. Actually, I think I probably told you part of that story. That's the story where I woke up sitting at a table and then stumbled out a kitchen door, and only to discover I'm on a second floor and nearly fell down the stairs. And then I took the SkyTrain home, had to call Chris to come get me. Whew. I was ridiculously sick. Anyway, the point was, as I was leaving the club or bar or whatever you call a place that metal bands play.
Slowly return.
They wouldn't like to call it a nightclub, I don't think. There was a deaf activist.
Then slowly.
Point of the story. And they didn't want money, they weren't begging or anything. They were just handing out a little card that said, "Hi, I'm deaf and I'd like to raise awareness around the difficulties of living deaf." And that was it.
Then slowly.
That was right in the beginning of dating.
Then
Definitely
slowly.
edited the first time. Told me that. Really?
Then slowly.
No, we knew each other. Well, maybe we didn't. No, we totally did. Maybe not? I don't know. That whole period, I wouldn't say it's a blur, but I definitely don't remember the order of things. Can you believe that was 10 years ago? This time, 10 years ago, it was like first week of October, I started audio school. Holy crap, 10 years.
Slowly.
That's a long ass time.
Then slowly.
I feel very lightweight today. Like, this is fairly easy. Maybe if you sleep less, you spend the whole night losing weight.
You made it!
Or maybe just part of my brain fell out and that's why it's so much lighter. You know, brain's actually quite heavy. I'd believe that. I could believe part of my brain was missing at the moment.
Feel it in your stomach when you breathe out.
What time is it? Holy crap, 2 minutes to 8. I gotta get 6 more calories done. I'm gonna have the world's
Let's go.
fastest shower, Shay, so that I can come boss you around in your stream.
Fine work. Awesome. Good job.
Well, this should get me my last few calories. That's good.
Yes. Yes. Excellent. Great. Fantastic. Nice. Perfect. Okay.
Actually, I'm not even that sweaty. I mean, I'm
Shot.
pretty sweaty, but maybe I'll wait. I'll shower after. I gotta shave too.
Good job. Keep it up. Well done. Hooray! Nice.
No, I'm gonna shower.
Amazing.
And it won't be that fast. But I'll still be quick about it.
Okay. Nicely done. All right.
I'm tempted to quit this level halfway through. I've hit my goal.
Well done. Wonderful. Good job. Fine work.
This guy's tough.
Very nice. Amazing. Fantastic. Okay. Nicely done. Okay, great. Let's pick up the pace.
You know, I think it worked a little bit.
All right.
I feel less nauseous from my sleep deprivation. I just feel slightly brain dead. So, at least the nausea's gone. Possibly because it's been replaced by hunger. But I'd rather be hungry than nauseous.
Was amazing.
Okay, nothing stands in our way. See you in a bit. Tell Steve I say hi. How did I miss that question mark? I missed my suck suit. Oh, good.
That was a great
That
run.
was
Drop your hips.
an excellently timed finish.
Student.
Victory, yo! Let's see if the Y button works now. Fade in the lines. Yes! Don't know why that wasn't working when I first started streaming today. If I ever made an OBS tutorial, it would be a big question mark saying just keep hitting the button. It might work eventually. Have you tried plugging it in? Hee hee hee. I saw you followed me, so I beat. What? Huh. Reading is hard. We're glad you're okay. It's too dangerous. Strange animals back to town. What? You're gonna drag a dead animal back to town? Oh, gross. Who is this her? I bet he's protecting his little sister.
Whoa.
What? Oh no.
Whoa.
I'm responsible for a child. Oh god. It's a living nightmare. Finished for today. Alright. Only 2 Spotify ads. I think that's okay. 2 per hour? Oh yeah, that's actually probably how they work. Maybe. Oh my god, 2,000 plank reps? What a day. Okay. What else we got? What you got, Tip? Persistence indeed. We're not gonna stretch today, I just want your tip. Just the tip, thanks. Okay, should I exercise if I feel sore? Don't overdo it, take breaks. But I feel sore and I'm still exercising. I'm fine. Okay, goodbye for now. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. I guess that's about it for tonight, huh? Godzilla would like to say one thing. Arg. Goodbye for now.